Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
A brazen theft in Richland, a popular slide for kids taken in the middle of the night at a popular nursery too. We'll explain.
Plus,
Here, our home. Crazy.
we are learning more about a fire in Walla Walla which totally destroys a home.
Also, a judge grants Washington State's request to temporarily block President Trump's birthright citizenship order.
And on the weather front, Stacey is here.
Another chilly day. Look at this. The clouds are rolling in. What's changing in our weather? I'll tell you more coming up. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is January the 23rd.
First at 5 tonight, and all new, a beloved community slide at a local business has been stolen. According to the owner of Queensgate Gardens, the metal slide on the property was noticed to be gone on Tuesday. Brian Keel says his son, Steven, made it 3 summers ago when Stevens was in high school. Steven even chose to pursue a career in welding because of it.
And so we decided to build a slide, and he watched YouTubes, and we got a welder, and he started teaching himself how to weld. And by the end of the summer, he had built the slide. And now today, he loved welding so much, he's graduated from high school and is in welding school, and hopefully going to make a career out of it.
Many people shared their pictures and videos to the Facebook comments on the Gardens post of their little ones enjoying the slide. Keel asks that if anyone knows where it might be to please return it, no questions asked, or you can contact the Richland Police Department. He says they did file a police report. Queensgate Gardens is a local nursery and fruit stand and hosts a fall festival and Christmas store. We are learning more about the man accused of a shooting at a homeowner and then later at a Pasco police officer as he tried to run from the area.
Court documents say 37-year-old Jose Herrera was demanding keys to a vehicle at gunpoint at another man's home in the 6700 block of Road 36. This happened Monday afternoon. The homeowner didn't give up the keys, and that's when the homeowner's dog came running at Herrera. Herrera told police he was trying to shoot the dog but missed, also missing the homeowner's son and employee who were on the property as well.
Herrera later told detectives he took off running towards the airport property line, and when a Pasco officer began chasing him, he felt he was being harassed and began shooting at the officer. At least one of those bullets hit the officer's patrol vehicle and police fired back. Nobody was hurt. Herrera was later arrested after Tri-City Regional SWAT was brought in. His next court date is set for January the 28th. In Fire Watch tonight, West Benton Fire Rescue responding to a basement fire in Prosser this morning. It happened just before 6 a.m. in the area of Campbell Drive. Crews were called out for a smoke investigation. Fire officials say when they arrived to the scene, the investigation quickly changed to a structure fire and more units were requested. Fire crews saw some smoke coming from the basement and began battling the blaze. Firefighters made sure the home was evacuated, and officials tell us that one person was transported as a precaution for smoke inhalation. No word on the cause just yet.
Here, our home. Crazy.
Wow, do you see that? Well, right around the same time, but in Walla Walla, another fire broke out. At around 4:15 in the morning, crews from Walla Walla Fire Station 1 and Station 2 were dispatched to the 900 block of Birch Street. The first arriving unit found a single-family home with smoke and fire showing from the first floor. Firefighters immediately went to work to distinguish the fire and had it under control in less than 20 minutes. Everyone inside the home was able to get out safely before crews arrived. No reports of anyone hurt. The estimated value loss, $150,000. The cause of this fire still under investigation. Well, Austin, I think I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. It's cold out there.
It is so cold. My goodness, I was taking out the garbage last night around, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and
last night?
yeah,
That's why I do it earlier in the day.
I know. I need to learn. Stacy is joining us now with the first look at our forecast. So, Stacy, is this just going to continue?
You guys are cracking me up. It actually was warmer today, but it was very cold this morning. You're right about that. And we've already cooled down quite a bit, nearly 10 degrees in just a few hours. So winds are light at 36 degrees. I-182 bridge looking into Bateman Island, looking good tonight. Traffic moving smoothly, no wrecks, so that's good. Temperatures around the region, everybody in the 30s right now, above the freezing level, except for up in the mountains, Toll Gate, and even above freezing in White Pass right now. So yes, slightly warmer than we were, but we are tracking more cold weather that will continue over the next couple of days. Here were those morning, again, temperatures. So we were in the teens. The good news is tomorrow morning, kiss those teens goodbye. They should be gone for the day. So it should be a little bit warmer. Our temperatures staying up below the freezing level, but above the teens is what I'm trying to say there. More chilly temperatures on the way. We have some hit or miss precip out there. You see the clouds in tonight. Our biggest concern tonight around our region is patchy freezing fog developing, which could cause slick roads tomorrow morning. Slightly warmer temperatures on Friday, so take it in. It'll be the 40s, not exactly, summer weather, but still nice. I'll get to all the details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you. New from the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakama Nation, authorities need your help to find this suspect. On Sunday, January 19th, just before 1 p.m., authorities say this person broke into the Yakama Nation Credit Enterprise building in Toppenish. The suspect broke through a window and stole multiple items. Officers say that suspect is a male with a bandage around his neck and was carrying a backpack at the time of the crime. If you know anything, call the Yakama Nation Police Department.
One person was life-flighted after a rollover crash on Interstate 84. It happened in northern Oregon just before 4:15 this morning. According to Gilliam County Sheriff's Office, a driver saw a vehicle had crashed in the westbound lanes there of I-84 near milepost 149. That driver pulled over to help and called 911. Multiple units from Murrow County to Oregon State Police rushed to the scene. That area of the interstate was closed for about an hour while medical personnel helped the injured driver. Right now, we are working to learn the name and condition of the driver involved in that wreck. The cause of the crash is unknown. Vanessa Waldref is departing as the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Washington after serving out her appointment. She says her proudest accomplishments are establishing the Richland branch office and ramping up efforts to address the crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous people. Plus, teaming up with local law enforcement agents for a large-scale drug cartel takedown that resulted in 40 arrests and to combat domestic violence as well.
So that's a type of model that I think is a great way for our office to really partner with wonderful local law enforcement resources for the strongest public safety results for the community.
Waldref says she plans to take time off to spend with her children and explore new ways to serve Eastern Washington. Today, a federal judge in Seattle temporarily blocked President Trump's executive order seeking to end birthright citizenship. A U.S. District Court judge's ruling in a case brought by Washington and 3 other states is the first in what is sure to be a long legal fight over the order's constitutionality. That decision came after 25 minutes of arguments between attorneys for Washington State and the Department of Justice. On Tuesday, Attorney General Nick Brown, along with peers in Oregon, Arizona, and Illinois, sued the Trump administration over the order.
Bryan Kohberger returned to court today. It's the first time in 2025 the alleged murderer of 4 University of Idaho students arrived in a Boise courtroom this morning wearing a suit and appearing beardless now. This is part of a 2-day hearing regarding DNA evidence. The judge is also hearing arguments about investigative genetic genealogy, potentially being admitted at trial. Kohberger hasn't appeared in court since November 7th of 2024. His trial is still scheduled for August 2025. A bill in Washington is headed through the Senate to add more oversight to Washington jails. The bill, SB 5005, would create an oversight board in the governor's office, collect data, investigate complaints, and promote best practices. The bill brought out relatives of several people who have died in Washington while incarcerated, including the cousin of a man who died in the Yakima County Jail.
My greatest fear is that what happened to my cousin will not be the last unnecessary death by a person in need of help.
Hen Trong Hao was booked into the Yakima County Jail during a mental health crisis in November of 2023. There is a $50 million tort claim against Yakima County on behalf of the family, arguing his death was a result of a systemic failure. We'll have more about that bill coming up tonight at 6. And in community events now, renovations are complete for the State Fair Park RV Park, but more improvements are coming soon.
That's right. The RV park now has 168 spaces with access to 50 amp power, water, and sewer connections. Phase 2, though, will increase capacity to nearly 300 spaces. So a lot more to come there. The expansion is targeting the RV rally market to bring new revenue for the fairgrounds and more visitors to the Yakima Valley.
So these folks coming from all over the country in their RVs to come and take, advantage of all of our wineries and breweries and all of our outdoor activities are going to be spending money in our community. So we're very excited about this project.
State Fair Park currently hosting the National RV Show, open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. through Monday with free parking and admission. Apple Valley News Now live at 5 is just getting started. We are going to be talking about another local event, this one in Pasco, as the Sportsman Expo returns.
Can't wait for that. Also ahead.
We've had success before and maybe we've let that get to our heads a little bit.
Well, the Seattle Kraken back in action tonight. You'll see the game right here on Apple Valley News Now, but first, don't miss our preview of the matchup.
Also ahead, Stacy is back with a full look at your First Alert weather forecast. Before we head to break, a quick reminder, it is the all-new Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app for your phone and tablet. Customized forecasts, save favorite cities, see sky cams and traffic cams, get school closures, road conditions, and radar, plus set up push alerts.
Download our new app right now by simply typing Apple Valley News Now Weather. It's free in the App Store and Google Play.
To me, Harlem is home, but home is also your body.
Last one, everyone.
I asked myself, why doesn't Pilates exist in Harlem? So I started my own studio. Getting a brick and mortar in New York is not easy. Chase Inc. has supported us from Studio 1 to Studio 3.
When you start small, you need some big help, and Chase Inc. was that for me.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
New year, new glow. Start 2025 with radiant, tighter skin. This January, enjoy 25% off on our most loved treatments, Photo Fabulous and Smooth Glow. Photo Fabulous revitalizes your skin with the ultimate IPL and skin resurfacing combo for a smoother, brighter complexion. Smooth Glow not only rejuvenates your skin and reduces fine lines, but it also tightens and lifts for a youthful, glowing look. Hurry! This exclusive offer is only valid through January 31st. Book your session now and make 2025 the year of glowing, confident skin.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, you can lease a new 2025 RAV4 for just $349 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing. Brad, you're on mute. And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime. Let's go! Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather.
Welcome back to the News at 5. Looking ahead to what's to come this weekend, the annual Tri-Cities Sportsman Expo and Show.
Yes, exciting stuff. Like years in the past, this expo will be at the Hapo Center in Pasco, and that's where we find Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma. She joins us live there. And Monique, how are preparations going?
Hi, Austin and Wendy. I'm actually joined right here with the booth that's setting up for the event that's going to start tomorrow. Can you tell me a little bit about your guys' booth? And I know you said this isn't your first year joining the expo here.
That's correct. So we've been coming through the expo since 2017. We come over from Africa every year. We do Pasco Tri-City Show just to promote our business. We are a safari company. We offer tours, sightseeing tours, big game hunting, plains game hunting, fishing, offshore fishing, freshwater fishing. So we come over every year to market and we do a trip throughout the United States.
Now, will you have like any interactive things, or are you just kind of an informational booth?
So we pretty much informational booth. We have a lot of old clients that will come and visit us in the booth, and then we'll sit and visit with them. And then prospective new clients will come. If they're interested in Africa, then we'll give them more information regarding tours and hunting trips and such.
And what are the tours like that you host over there?
So we do pretty much South Africa, Namibia, most of Africa, all the way up into the Cameroon. So our photographic safaris entail accommodation as well as taking you out every day, taking pictures of the wildlife in Africa, elephants, lions, rhinos, etc., which we see every day. And then other tours would be, for instance, down to Cape Town, would be just the normal touristy sightseeing stuff like wineries, Table Mountain, which is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. You can see that. Or we fly up to Victoria Falls, see the Victoria Falls, which is also one of the 7 natural wonders of the world.
All right, thank you so much. Now, if you don't have a chance to come out tomorrow, the event is going on through Sunday. I'm going to send it back to the desk now. Reporting live in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now. Austin, are you going to come this weekend? You came last weekend.
Looks like a lot of fun. All right, thank you so much, Monique, for that. Hey, the Seattle Kraken are coming off a dominant win against the Buffalo Sabres. Seattle scored 6 goals, improving their all-time record to 7-1 against Buffalo. A big reason for that win was the play from a longtime Kraken player. Jamie Oleksiak was selected in 2011 by the Dallas Stars, spending 4 years in Dallas before making a stop in Pittsburgh, before being traded back to Dallas. In 2021, he was selected by the Kraken in the expansion draft. He signed a 5-year, $23 million contract with Seattle, having the best year in his professional career, finishing with 17 points.
I think the key is just not to look too far ahead. I think, we've had success before and maybe we've let that get to our heads a little bit. So I think we just kind of got to take it a day at a time, just make sure we grow each day and build off of a big win.
Up next for the Big Rig and the Kraken, they face off with the Washington Capitals at Climate Pledge Arena. That is tonight, right after Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's dive into that weather forecast. 36 degrees, our Yakima Federal Sky Cam tonight. We are seeing a little bit of cloud cover, so that's lowered our temperatures pretty quickly. Winds are light at 3. Our sunset at 4:49. Like I said, by the end of January, we should be seeing sunsets right around 5 p.m. Temperatures around the region, again, cooling down, but still above the freezing level for most of our region. But we'll start to see those cooler temperatures as we move through the night. We were tracking some breezy winds today in those mountain gaps again. Blewett Pass, White Pass, still a little bit breezy. County, same as Cabbage Hill, but everybody else enjoying some nice, comfortable light breezes this afternoon. So good news on the wind front around the region. We will see some breezier winds kicking up tomorrow in those locations once again. This is what we've been tracking all week. We've been seeing the system moving down, and it really happens tonight. And it's going to be just probably south of the Tri-Cities into the east. So think the Blue Mountains, maybe a little bit of snow out in the Palouse or up towards Spokane, but overall not a lot to write home about with this system. It's going to continue to move off to the east, Billings, Montana, and then down below Salt Lake City all the way over to Denver. They'll pick up some snow, but we're not going to see a whole lot, maybe a trace or so. Futurecast again will re-emphasize that. You can see that band that we saw in the bigger model staying outside of Dayton across the Blues, just outside of Walla Walla, completely missing the lower elevation. So good news is we won't have to deal with that. Bad news is you might see some fog and freezing fog developing tonight, which could cause some slick roads as you head out on the highways tomorrow. Temperatures tonight down in the 20s, still below freezing, but not in the teens. So that is good news, a little bit warmer than we have been. Let's take a look at the Kittitas and Yakima Valley. Temperatures there in the 30s and 40s for tomorrow. So not bad. Sunny, light winds as you move into the Yakima Valley. It's South Sela, Yakima, down to Toppenish and Grandview, all sitting in the 40s, so a little bit of a warm up. We're going to be in the 40s here in the Columbia Basin as well, minus Mesa and Connell. And taking a look at the foothills of the Blues, just slightly cooler there, but still a few degrees warmer than we've been seeing over the last couple of days. Let's take a peek at our weekend forecast. If we're heading out on the roads, it's going to be pretty nice in Seattle. 40s in the day, 30s at night, so right around what we've been seeing here, just a little bit warmer at night. Portland also looking good. It should also be nice this weekend out on the Oregon coast if that's in your travel plans. Now, where it's going to be cold again will be in the Spokane area. Daytime highs just barely hitting freezing, and those overnight lows in the teens. So I don't know, maybe head out to the Oregon coast. Tri-Cities 41 tomorrow. There's that little warm up, and then we're going to start to see things cooling down next week. Right now we're kind of tracking Thursday. We're not seeing it yet. We might have a little shift in the weather with our next opportunity for seeing some moisture, but right now we're looking at a little bit of a chance there in Yakima, about 10% on Thursday. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. Once again, you'll see those chilly temperatures, very frigid. Once we get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's the little bit of a cool down we're going to see. Walla Walla, pretty stable. It's going to be cold Saturday into Sunday morning. And Hermiston, 41 tomorrow, mid-30s. Lots of sunshine, staying dry. And that change in the weather could happen on Thursday. Still a few days out, guys, but we'll keep our eye on that for our next possibility of a little moisture in our area. We need it.
Yeah, we do. I'm looking for the next possibility of warmer temperatures because I think Austin and I missed it today. You're still complaining about the cold. You were like, today was our
I believe it
day we got a
43 degrees, so a little bit warmer than it's been. So,
you know.
We just get so used to it, so it's like our brain just doesn't think that, oh, it is warmer. All right, true. We've got the spotlight when we come on back.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Get it clean you can see with the Maytag Pet Pro Top Load Washer.
Save over 37% on a Maytag Top Load set on sale at Fred's for only $7.49 each.
The washer removes 5 times more pet hair with a Pet Pro filter. It also has a deep fill option to soak away your biggest messes.
This Maytag set is only $7.49 each. That's over a 37% savings.
Fred's is your go-to destination for the best value in laundry sets.
For the greatest selection at the lowest prices, come to Cost Less Carpet.
As a general contractor, I bring my clients to Cost Less Carpet so they can see every option.
Everything I need is always in stock.
If it's trendy or new, I'm sure you'll find it here.
And their team of designers are so fun to work with.
It really is worth the experience.
I can find everything for my home or my client's home, no problem.
Shopping here is an awesome experience.
Cost Less Carpet, where inspiration and ideas happen.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Vision loss is not something that you feel until it happens.
Most people lose their vision from diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma. Not at birth.
3 million Americans have glaucoma, and half don't even know it.
11 million people in the United States have macular degeneration.
So many eye disorders can be treated if caught early.
Make a plan today to get your eyes checked.
Visit brightfocus.org to learn more.
Time for the spotlight. This morning, the Sunnyside Fire Department escorted the Sunnyside High School cheer and stunt squad on their way to the state championships. The team will face off tomorrow and Saturday at Battleground High School. Good luck to them. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send me an email. There it is right there. Final weather. Turn.
Schweitzer Resort on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great phone and the right phone plan for you. You can get 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
That's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
Because you get both.
US Cellular, built for us.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Wild Edition goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a 24 Bronco Sport 4x4 Wild Edition for just $299 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, it's the Apple Valley News Now Love and Bloom Ultimate Collection Giveaway, where one lucky viewer wins an awesome love collection, including a gold heart pendant, a beautiful floral arrangement, and certificates for wine, a river cruise, and spa treatments. Enter to win today and every day on the contest page at applevalleynewsnow.com. From Whitman Hill Winery, the Flower Bar, Water to Wine Cruises, Z Place Salon and Spa, Jewelry Design Center, and Apple Valley News Now.
Want to test drive US Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage for free?
Here we go.
Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the US Cellular Trius app today.
Widespread rain. We've got the perfect setup for moving into the corner.
Apple Valley News Now, the #1 most watched morning TV station in town.
Now that's good.
How do I look?
We're doing it.
We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
And welcome back. Come take a look at your screen. Beautiful photo. Check that out. That's sunset on Mount Adams yesterday from the Sela Ridge. Our friend Thomas sent that in from Sela. QR code on the right side of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV, or AppleValleyNewsNow.com. Click on that weather tab. Let's talk about the bottom line weather-wise. Cold weather continues with a slight weekend warm-up. Patchy fog and freezing fog in the forecast. That could be an issue. And then dry, cold weather for the weekend and into next week. Not a big shift. Everything's just kind of, tonight's our kind of cloudy night, and then it'll move out and we'll have sunny skies tomorrow afternoon and slightly warmer temperatures again.
All right. Thanks for getting us ready for the weekend, as always.
Yep.
Really
Get out your shorts.
that.
It'll be in the 40s. Just kidding.
Yeah, except for some kids heard you on that one. All right. Thank you so much for joining us for the news at 5.
We're back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
Good night.